What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another high-risk coin pusher video for you all today. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a $10 million buy-in, and they gave us 50 quarters. Super risky game today. Anyhow, wish me good luck. Hopefully we can walk out of here with a massive jackpot win. My goodness, they got this thing loaded up pretty well today. It looks like one enormous tower of $5,000 and $10,000 chips back there on the pusher. It's a pretty cool tower design. I haven't seen a tower like that in a very long time. And they got two quarter hive towers on the play field. Those kind of look like beehives, so we're going to call those quarter hive towers. They got a smaller tower quarters right there in the center. They got $5, $10, and $1,000 chip towers, gold towers in there. And there's a red mystery bag and a brown mystery bag in there. We might be able to win those, hopefully. So anyhow, that right there was the last of our 50 quarters. So let me go collect the quarters real quick and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, 𝑴𝑼𝑺𝑻 coin pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So that last round was pretty decent. We got like pretty much our 50 quarters back. So I'd say once we get that massive tower of quarters right there in the center, that's going to put our quarters up to about 200 or 300 possibly. Alright, well that right there was the last of our quarters again, so let me go collect some quarters. We'll get right back to it. Alrighty, 𝑴𝑼𝑺𝑻 coin pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So we only got like 28 quarters back on that round. Nice, we got that humongous tower of quarters to go. Sweet. Well, that probably put our quarters up to about like 200 or 300 of them, like I said it would. So let me count up those quarters real quick and I'll let y'all know what we've won. Oh yeah, nice. Check this out. So we got about 250 quarters now. This is doing amazing. Well, that was a slow start to the game, but I think it's picking up speed now. And that massive tower of chips back there on the pusher lost a $5,000 chip at the base of it. Oh nice, two more of them. Sweet. So that's a good sign that that tower's about to crash down. So keep a close eye on that. And once we get those quarter hive towers, those have gold at the base of them. Almost didn't see those. Yeah, I'd say once we get both of them towers, that'll put our quarters up to a couple thousand. Yeah, and them towers on the sides with the mystery bags, those might be a tad bit stubborn today. Normally the towers on the sides are very stubborn. We'll see how the game goes. Well, that tower back there on the pusher, it's super close. Come on, massive push. Oh yeah, jackpot baby. Wow, that was an outstanding avalanche right there. Just got a boatload of $5,000 and $10,000 chips. Completely took out both of those quarter hive towers. Got a truckload of gold. My goodness, it's still going. Wow, it's like an infinite waterfall right there. It's fine with me. I'll take it. Alright, so that's all the quarters we had left in the bowl. So let me collect some quarters real quick and we'll get right back to work. You all are not going to believe this. Check this out. There was a red earbud, two $1 chips, and a $10 chip hidden in there. If you don't know what this red earbud is for, we get to cash it in. They will take all of those towers that are on the blue shelves and they'll put them into the play field. So I will cash that in later on. And each one of these $1 chips is worth 500 quarters. So we get to cash both of these in. That will give me an extra 1,000 quarters. And a lot of y'all was asking if I could save these for a different game. No, we have to cash these in on the present game. We're not allowed to save any of these chips. So I will cash these in here in a few seconds. And lastly, we got this $10 chip. And if you don't know what this is for, we get to spin a wheel and it has all these different types of chip values on there. For example, $5,000 chips, $10,000 chips, $1,000 chips. And it even goes as low as $10 chips, and it goes as high as $25,000 chips. Anyhow, we get to spin that wheel, and whatever it lands on, that's what type of brand new tower they'll build somewhere in the playfield. So I will cash in that $10 chip and those two $1 chips after we win all those $5,000 chips out of there. So let's get right back to pushing. That last round was incredibly successful. Made a tremendous amount of money, truckload of gold. It's doing amazing. So anyhow, hope y'all are doing good and having an awesome day so far. Remember, if you're new around here and you enjoy these videos, do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe, turn on the post bell notifications, that way you get notified for whenever I upload a brand new video. It'd help out a lot. We're on the road to 125,000 subscribers. My goal is to get there by August the 15th, so hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also, let's try to get 3,000 likes on today's episode. 3,000 likes. I know we can do that. Just need everyone watching to hit that like button. On yesterday's video, I said that if that video could get 3,000 likes in a day, I would do a $50 million buy-in on today's video. And that video did get 3,000 likes, I think. And unfortunately, I was not able to do a $50 million buy-in today. They told me they didn't have any $50 million buy-ins available. They said tomorrow there would definitely be $50 million buy-ins available. So I'm going to try my best to do a $50 million buy-in tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. I mean, this game should be pretty good though, because I mean, it was a $10 million buy-in. It's very, very expensive. Yeah, these towers of $5,000 chips on the left and the right-hand side might be a little bit stubborn today. Yeah, the reason why the towers on the sides are so stubborn at times, like, pay attention to those gutters whenever the quarters fall off of there. Watch the gutters. See how the quarters are like going in those gutters instead of pushing the corners? It's because the quarters are just going to take the easiest route, and that's down through those gutters. That's why it takes hours to knock down those towers. And there's been times I played up to 7-8 hours trying to get them towers on the sides. And most of the time I would either pay them to have the towers moved, or I would just give up on them. But I'm not going to give up today though. We're not going to stop till we have the whole machine cleared out. And also, it is 100% free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I don't get paid for you all hitting that like button or hitting that subscribe button. I mean, in reality, it just makes it 1,000,000% easier for you all to keep up with the future content. Because once you hit that subscribe button, there should be a bell icon right next to it. And if you hit that bell icon, it will give you the option to turn on all notifications. If you turn on all notifications, you will get notifications on your phone, TV, laptop, computer, iPad, tablet, whatever you're watching these videos on. You will get notifications every single time I post a brand new video. And I pretty much upload videos 7 days a week, so don't miss out on any amazing content. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the post bell notifications. Like I said, it's just to help you all out. I don't get paid for it. The only thing I would get paid from is a channel membership, which I haven't even set that up yet. Like I said, I think a couple videos ago, I was going to set that up within the next couple of weeks. That way y'all can become members of the channel. So we only got a couple quarters left in the bowl. Oh, nice! That $5,000 chip tower on the left-hand side fell. Check that out. That mystery bag got stuck on the edge also. Yeah, I had no clue that that tower was that close to the edge. Nice, there it goes. We got that red mystery bag. Sweet. Alright, so I'm going to try one more bowl of quarters, and if that doesn't get these other $5,000 chip towers out of there, I will go ahead and cash in both of those $1 chips and that $10 chip. So let's grab some quarters real quick and we'll get right back to it. Alright, I'm back. So before I continue playing, I'd like to go ahead and open up this red mystery bag just to see if there's anything good and valuable and beneficial in there. So let's see, what do we get? Oh my goodness, nice. Check this out. So we got 6 white dice. If you don't know what these white dice are for, we get to roll them at the end of the game. Whatever they land on, my winnings will multiply by those numbers. Wow, that is absolutely exceptional. Definitely have the potential to make some big money today, that's for sure. So anyhow, let's get right back to pushing. Like I said, after this bowl of quarters, I will go ahead and cash in those $1 chips and that $10 chip. Let's see, what's our best option now? I think we should push on that right hand side. Try to get this great big old tower to get going. So sorry if this video is posted a lot later than normal tonight. I think it's around like 7:30 right now when I'm filming this. So after I get done playing, I gotta go home, edit this video, and I'll try to have this video on YouTube by 9:30, 10 o'clock tonight. And I've been trying my best to post around like 7 o'clock in the evening. I just had a lot of stuff to do today. So, I mean, I guess a late video is better than no video, right? Oh yeah, check out that tower on the right-hand side. It's leaning a little bit. Leaning toward the blue shelf. Hope we don't lose anything. And speaking of the blue shelves, there's tons of towers on there today. And today we got that red earbuds, so we get to cash that in. They will move all those towers that are on the blue shelves to the play field. And there's actually another way I could get those towers on the blue shelves for free. There would have to be a $5 chip in there. And the $5 chip is basically the same thing as that red earbud, except one's an earbud and one's a chip. If I win either one of those two, we get to cash it in. They'll move all those towers that are on the blue shelves to the play field for free. Wouldn't cost us a dime. And another way I could win those towers on the blue shelves is if I stack the quarters up real high back there on the pusher. See how those $1,000 chip towers are hanging over the blue shelf just a little bit onto the pusher? If I stack the quarters up real high back there, I would have a good chance of trick shotting them towers into the play field. But there's really no point in trying to do that today since we got that red earbud. We'd just be wasting time and quarters. I want to be sure we have enough quarters to get it all cleared out of there. And we done got that red earbud, so the towers on the blue shelves are covered today. Don't have to worry about that. And if that $5 chip or red earbud was not in there today, I would have to pay 2 times the original buy-in, so it'd be $20 million to get the blue shelves cleared off, and that'd be a $30 million buy-in in total. So that red earbud is technically a $20 million win if you think about it. It's a lot of money right there. I mean, we can't cash in that red earbud for cash. I mean, the only thing it's good for is getting them towers on the blue shelves, which saves us $20 million. So we're just going to say that's a $20 million win. Alright, so that right there was the last of our quarters. So I'm going to go ahead and cash in those $1 chips, and that $10 chip, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, 𝑴𝑼𝑺𝑻 coin pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I cashed in those 2 $1 chips and that $10 chip. They gave me an extra 1,000 quarters, and we got to spin that wheel, and today it landed on 1-ounce gold bars. So as you can see, they built a massive tower of gold on the pusher. So I'll take the gold bars any day. It's much better than $10 or $25 chips, because those are an option that it could potentially land on. And speaking of the gold, I think they're worth about $1,950 an ounce at the moment, so that's some pretty good money. It's amazing compared to last couple of weeks. Last couple of weeks they've been down to like $1,910 or something. So it's always good to see the gold going back up in value. And a lot of y'all ask what I do with the gold. I normally just save all the gold that I win, because I've heard the gold bars are going to go way up in value over the next couple years. And they do give me the option to trade the gold bars in for cash, whatever the spot price for gold is at the moment. But like I said, I just save all the gold. And we're doing really, really well on quarters now. I think we had about like, what was it, like 2,900 of them. So I think we're going to use that skill stop button and load up a bunch of quarters at once back there on that pusher. Try to get this massive tower of gold to get going, because we need to build up a bunch of quarters behind that golden tower. As I can tell, it's going to be really, really stubborn if we don't do that. So let's put like 400 or 500 quarters in there at once. I think that's our best bet. And, I mean, this is a pretty good technique to use whenever the towers are being stubborn, but my goodness, waste a bunch of your quarters. Alright, so is that good enough? Yeah, I think that should be fine. So let's release that skill stop. See that? How it moved that gold tower a bunch right there? Yeah, these remaining $5,000 chip towers, I wish those would get moving. Tell you what, let's use that skill stop again, load up a bunch of quarters. Because that moved that gold tower forward tremendously. Alright, let's keep on stacking it up. Alright, that should be good enough right there, because we are wasting a bunch of our quarters. I mean, we're not really wasting them if you think about it, because it's moving that gold tower forward pretty well. Oh yeah, massive push, come on. Yeah, and once all those big stacks of quarters start falling off the pusher, once they start getting pretty close to the edge, we pretty much win all those quarters back that we just put in there. Oh my goodness, check that out. It's about to lose a 1 ounce gold bar at the base of it. And we really need to get these towers of $5,000 chips on the sides. And I was hoping we could get that brown mystery bag on the right, because who knows what's in that. Might be something extremely valuable or beneficial. Alright, so I think we need to try that skill stop technique again. Oh my goodness, nice. Well, now I don't think we need to use that skill stop, because that gold tower just crashed down. That is awesome sauce. Absolutely phenomenal right there. And it almost took out those two towers right there. Did you see that? Might play that in slow motion later on whenever I'm editing. Now check that out. That tower's like touching the corner over there. Alright, so I think we should push on the right and in the center. Try to get all that gold out of there. And I'll probably try like 1 or 2 more bowls of quarters after we run out of this one right here, just to see if we can't get these $5,000 chip towers to get going. And if we can't get them to go, we'll go ahead and cash in that red earbud. And we'll take all them towers on the shelves and put them into the game. So anyhow, let me collect some quarters. We'll get right back to it. Might get a second wave. Nice, we got some quarters back. Not bad at all. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, 𝑴𝑼𝑺𝑻 coin pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So let's try like 2 more bowls of quarters. So 1 more bowl of quarters after this one, then we'll cash in that red earbud. Oh my goodness, did you see that push right there? Nice, that was 2 good pushes in a row. That was like, my goodness, 25-30 ounces of gold probably. Wow, we're doing amazing today. So the camera says I've been playing for 48 minutes and 15 seconds. So, like I said, I'm hoping I can have this video posted no later than 10 o'clock tonight. I mean, if not, like I said, a late video is better than no video at all. Tomorrow I'll try to get back on a normal schedule, posting at about 7 o'clock. 7:15, 7:30, somewhere around through there. If I'm not mistaken, I just seen that $5,000 chip tower on the left-hand side move forward a tiny bit. So, since we're not really having much movement on that right-hand side at the moment, I think it's best to push on the left. Sometimes it's good to alternate sides. Most of the time it's good to push across the whole field. Try to keep everything moving evenly and equally. But it's also good to alternate sides sometimes. Come on, big money. Oh yeah, that was a nice push right there. Just need 1 massive push on the left and the right that moves all these towers forward. Like I said, the only problem is those gutters on the left and the right. Quarters take the easiest route. That would be down the gutters. Now that right side barely stands a chance because there's 2 towers in the way. Still, we're not going to give up on it. And more than likely, whenever I cash in that red earbud, they will rearrange all 3 of those towers and put them in different locations. So that'd be really nice. I'm really hoping they'll combine all those towers into one great big old tower back there on the pusher. And sometimes they'll put all the towers that are on the blue shelves on the pusher, and they will stack them up really tall. And most of the time, whenever they stack them up real tall, we have a good chance of losing those towers for the blue shelves. Then it would cost us $100 grand to get back whatever we've lost. But normally, whenever they combine everything into one great big old tower, it just falls straight forward, and we'll get it all cleared out of there within like 10 or 20 minutes. That's definitely the safest tower build whenever they combine them all into one tower. I mean, I know they probably do it to try to make money. That's why they stack the towers up real tall back there, because they're hoping I will lose stuff to the blue shelves. I mean, either way, it would only cost us $100 grand to get it back, so I'm not really worried about it. Alright, so we got about 30 quarters left in the bowl. Like I said, one more bowl of quarters after this one, then we'll cash in that red earbud. So let's collect some quarters, we'll get right back to it. Alrighty, we're back. Let's get right back to pushing. So it's going to be the last bowl of quarters, like I said, so just wish me luck, and hopefully we can get these towers to fall down. And I know it looks like I win all the time. That's because I only upload the winning videos. My goodness, I probably haven't posted any losing games in like, how long has it been? Maybe a year now or so. I mean, a lot of y'all said you would only want to see the winning games only. And I try to keep this channel as positive as possible. Don't like posting losing games because I just don't find losing games fun to watch. And a lot of y'all said not to post the losing games. So that's why I just stick to posting the winning videos. I hope you understand. I mean, I've seen a lot of comments saying to post all the games, the losing games, the break-even games, and the profit games. So I might start posting the losing videos soon. We'll see. Just let me know if you'd want to see the losing videos down in the comments. But anyhow, I'll probably win 1 out of every 3 or 4 games that I play. And I'll definitely make it look a lot easier than it actually is. Because today we're down $106 million. So we really need to make a massive profit off of this game right here to make that $106 million back. Because a lot of money to lose. And I played 3 of these games already today, and that's every single one of them has been a losing game. So we need to at least make $106 million profit on this game right here to break even for the day. Hoping we can make more than that. That'd be really nice. Now, I'm surprised these $5,000 chip towers haven't moved forward at all. I don't even think they moved forward at all on this round or the previous round. Like I said a second ago, I was really hoping we could get that brown mystery bag. I mean, even if I cash in that $5, not $5, but red earbud, they would probably leave those $5,000 chip towers in their same location. So they might leave the towers on the corners, or they would just move them to the center, or they would combine them all into one great big old tower. So either way, we're going to win all this stuff out of there. I mean, I just don't like giving up too easily. Come on, big money, give me something. Oh yeah, that was a nice push right there. We're getting a consistent return of quarters. It's always good, because the quarters are definitely the most important thing in the game, because without the quarters you can't win any of the chips and stuff. Quarters is what keeps everything going. Alright, we only got a couple quarters left in the bowl. Let's get them in there. There they are. So I'm gonna go ahead and cash in that red earbud real quick, and we'll get right back to it. Alrighty, A&V Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I cashed in that red earbud. They took all those towers that was on the blue shelves and they put them all into the play field. It looks like they combined those $2,000 and $10,000 chip towers into one great big old tower back there on the pusher. Oh nice, we're already about to get 2 of them gold towers back there to crash down. Nice, there it goes. And those towers that was being stubborn on the left and the right hand side, they just put those right there in the center. Oh nice. Oh yeah, jackpot baby, sweet. I'm getting a bunch of these towers to go already. It's fine with me. Wow, that was an amazing push right there. Get that loot chute cleared out real quick. I'm getting a little too piled up, so let's get right back to pushing. Let's keep on stacking up the pusher back there. Oh yeah, jackpot baby. Wow, that was an outstanding avalanche right there. That was a ton of $5 and $10 and $1,000 chips, gold bars. About to get that tower on the right there. Check that out. Hoping it falls down anyway. I think we should be pushing on that left-hand side because see those $5,000 chip towers right there? They look like they're going to be a little bit stubborn if we don't get them to go within the next couple of moments. That center's pushing incredibly well though. Oh yeah, it's a waterfall of chips every time it pushes. It's doing amazing today. So take a guess down in the comments and let me know how much money you think I'm going to make back today from a $10 million buy-in. I know that's a lot of money to spend on one of these, but I do this for you all. Try to make these videos as entertaining as possible. And I try to make the best content out there. Nice, we got that tower on the right hand side with that brown mystery bag on top of it. Sweet. Well, that's a major relief right there. I was worried we wasn't going to be able to get that tower. So let's push on that left hand side now. Keep on loading it up. Oh yeah, we got one of them towers to go. One of them $5,000 chip towers. So it looks like we got the right hand side and the center completely cleared out now. So now we just got to get all that remaining gold and that $5,000 chip tower. We'll be set. Oh yeah, that gold's moving forward a little bit here and there. Come on, big money. Yeah, check out that tower, $5,000 chips. It's like hanging more than halfway over the edge. Don't know how it's still hanging on there. Just keep on stacking up that left side. And I'm not going to spend all day trying to get this $5,000 chip tower. If it doesn't go on the next bowl of quarters, I will go ahead and cash in that $50 chip. Wait, did we get a $50 chip? We hadn't won one yet, but we still got that brown mystery bag. So used to a $50 chip being in there in every single game. We haven't got one yet, so we'll open up that brown mystery bag. Let's see if they have a $50 chip in there. So anyhow, that right there was the last of our quarters. So let me collect some quarters real quick and we'll get right back to pushing. Alright, I'm back. So let's go ahead and open up this brown mystery bag just to see if that $50 chip is in there. So we didn't win a $50 chip yet, so let's see what we get. Oh yeah, nice, check this out. So we got 6 golden dice and we got that $50 chip. If you don't know what the golden dice are for, we get to roll them at the end of the game. Whatever they land on, the gold will multiply by that number. And this $50 chip, we get to cash this in. They will take everything that's fallen down the side slots and put it back into the play field. So I'm going to go ahead and cash this in and I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Let's keep it pushing. So I cashed in that $50 chip. They took everything that was down in their loot box and they put it into the play field. And it turns out they have not emptied out that loot box at all today. And most of these chips that you're seeing in there is stuff that other people have lost to the side slots playing these games today. For example, those blue and green chips, those was definitely not in the game I was playing today. So I think someone else was playing a low buy-in game. That's why there was $10 and $25 chips in there. So most of this stuff is bonus money. And that tower that was being stubborn on the left, they went ahead and just moved it to the center. And that's already about to go. It's getting really, really close to the edge. And we got a ton of quarters now. Still got over 2,000 of them. so don't think we'll run into any trouble getting it cleared out today. Should be able to have the whole machine cleared out within the next like 5 minutes or so. I just really hope we can get that tower right there in the center. It's in a pretty good spot, so I'd say it'll fall down within the next couple of moments. Keep a close eye on it. Yeah, normally the bonus game at the end is loaded up with like tons of towers, but I guess people haven't been losing stuff to the side slots today. Either that or they've been winning $50 chips and they cash those in and then they put everything that's in the side slots back into their game. Oh yeah, sweet, we got that tower right there in the center. So let's get these remaining chips out of there, then we'll call them back here, and they'll put all those dice that we've won back there on the pusher. And sorry if I haven't sounded too enthusiastic today. It's been a long day today. Like I said, I had a bunch of stuff to do, and I'm pretty exhausted at the moment. So anyhow, let's get that last $10 out of there. Then we will call them back here, and they'll put all them dice back there on the pusher. Come on, big money. Oh yeah, that last $10 is getting pretty close. It's almost there. Need a good push. Come on, massive win. Yeah, all those low value chips add up. Especially if you can get a bunch of them dice out of there. So that $10 chip might have been worth $100, $200, $300, $400, $500 maybe. So anyhow, we got it all cleared out of there today. That is absolutely incredible. This has been a fabulous game today. Absolutely fabulous. So now I'm going to call them back here. I think we've won 12 dice in total. We got 6 white dice and 6 gold dice. They will put all 12 of them dice back there on the pusher. We got to roll them on down to that lower level, and whatever they land on, get to multiply our winnings and our gold by those numbers. So let me call them over here real quick, and we'll get right back to it. Alrighty, we're back. Let's keep it going. So I called them over here. They put all 12 of those dice back there on the pusher. So let's roll them on down to the lower shelf. Hopefully they'll end on some ginormous numbers. So nice, we got a 6 and a 3 so far. So that's 9 times our gold right there. That's amazing. And if any of them dice lands on a 1, it would be a 0. So if any of the dice lands on a 1, just pretend they don't exist. Well, we got 2 5s and a 3 on the white dice so far. That is exceptional. And if we're lucky, that 3 on the right might flip over to a 5. Oh wow, all those dice are landing on good numbers. Haven't got a single 1 yet. We better not jinx it. Oh yeah, I've got a 3 and a 4. Oh nice, one of them flipped over to a 6. Nice, and that remaining gold dice landed on a 6 also. Check that out, that 4 looks like it might flip to a 5. Let's push just a little bit more, try to get that dice to flip. Oh my goodness, did you see that? It almost did it. Well, we can't push too much because if any of the dice fall over the edge or down the gutters, we'd lose them. They would become duds. So those numbers are pretty good, not bad at all. So I'm going to count everything up, multiply our winnings and our gold by all that, and I'll let y'all know what we've won back from a $10 million buy-in. Be right back. You all are not going to believe how much money I've won today. This is absolutely remarkable. I ended up winning $10,067,610 in chips. And all them white dice combined ended up multiplying my winnings by 26. And in total, I ended up winning $261,757,860 from a $10 million buy. And that is absolutely outstanding. That's another huge life-changing jackpot win right there. Absolutely mind-blowing. And on top of that, we won 157 ounces of gold. And all them gold dice combined ended up multiplying the gold by 25. And in total, I ended up winning 3,925 ounces of gold today. And those are around $1,950 an ounce. So that's not bad at all for a $10 million buy-in. So if y'all enjoyed today's video, be sure you leave a like and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications, that way you get notified for whenever I upload a brand new video. I will see y'all on the next one. Y'all take care and have an awesome day.